Hey guys, this is Harlequin Reaper, and it's been a while. Oh god, I have no idea how long since I've casted anything, but I'll get to that in a different video. As y'all can see, this is a really late cast of the Heroes of the Storm gameplay. We have first Uther, followed by Falstad and his giant eagle. It's not really an eagle, but whatever. Demon Hunter Dvala, Illidan, the Betrayer, and Abathur, the creature apparently. Surprising Kerrigan is on here because she would kill him in an instant. We have Tassadar here, followed by Tyrael, Nova, Witch Doctor, and Rebel Leader James Raynor. So this is being played on Cursed Hallows. For anyone who doesn't know, although you should know by now, Cursed Hallows is a specialty map where there's 3 lanes, but every so often there are tribute spawns from the Raven Lord, who is very amused by heroes being in his domain, as you'll hear. So he spawns the Raven, or excuse me, the Raven token, I guess is what you can call it. There's not really an official name for that, but he will spawn these special offerings / tokens so the heroes can claim, and once they get up to 3, the enemy team becomes cursed. Now looking here, looks like Illidan, but Raynor may have seen Illidan, and Illidan trying to go in with some damage here. Abathur on top of Illidan. Tassadar taking a little bit low, but he'll be able to get out of there just fine. Uther, on the other hand, is getting very low. He may go down. He may actually get away. Tyrael jumps. Nope. Abathur with a clutch shield save. Ooh, had Abathur not jumped on him, Uther would have died right there. Falstad coming in here. Abathur jumping onto Falstad, giving him that extra health. Falstad with that static charge there, doing a ton of damage. That static charge does go on random enemy minions, heroes, whichever that is around him. So when you're singled out like that, you are going to take a lot of damage there. Illidan going back to get some health, and well, he doesn't really have mana, but he gets some health from the fountain there. For some of you who don't know, that fountain is available to anybody. You do have a cooldown timer. I believe it's 90 seconds before you're able to reclaim that, reclaim any health and or mana if you're mana based. Illidan is not, so health all day. It's like Uther and Illidan are going to be down here on the mid lane, going against Raynor and Tassadar. Kind of a common thing there. Falstad being taken very low there. Phones are also going off. That's just how crazy this gameplay is. Abathur here spawning that Locust. Abathur you will not see in the match, for those who don't know, because Abathur Abathur flails. That's what he does. He flails. He doesn't really attack anybody. Tyrael jumping in on Falstad. Not going to do much damage there. But yes, Abathur doesn't do any direct damage. He'll be jumping around the map. He basically, think of if anyone who plays StarCraft 2 or any other strategy game you may know, Abathur is basically you in that. He's a commander, so to speak. He will infest his allies and shield them, throw out little spikes. He can even slow the enemies with some upgraded traits later in the game. And as you see, he spawns those little locusts, I guess what you can call them, as they help the lane push. Sorry, I was trying not to talk there. As you can hear, that is the Raven Lord. He's spawning the first tribute up north. As far as I can tell, these tributes are completely random where they spawn at first. And it looks like they're coming here. Demon Hunter in a very bad position, but Raynor did not actually go around. Is Demon Hunter going to die? No, she will get away. Raynor, little misplay on his part, could have gotten there, could have gone around first of trying to shoot over the wall. Illidan gonna harass him a bit, but Raynor does have that healing passive, I believe, on his E ability. So Raynor's very dangerous in that regard. Nova here trying to keep red team here away from. Ooh, that is going to be Falstad blowing up there. Illidan might be next. No, Uther will interrupt that, but Uther may pay for it with his life. And if he's got a heal out, if he can do it. No, snipe comes from Nova right as Abathur jumps. Uther will die, and it looks like blue team is going to take this. Or excuse me, red team, sorry. The map colors are backwards, but it is red team on the right side and blue team on the left side. There we go. They're fixed now. Falstad heading back to bottom lane, and it is important for a hero to be in each lane. You really don't want to go a long period of time without a hero, at least one hero in each lane, because of a team experience. Instead of other MOBA-like games or hero brawlers or however you want to call them, where every person gains levels on their own, this one has it to where each hero on their own, or each hero contributes to the entire team level. So this is very important to have at least one hero per lane so they can soak up that extra XP. For example, blue team spending a little more time up here in the top and mid lane. They are losing XP at the bottom where Falstad was on there. So in terms on the technical space there, blue team was actually gaining a little more experience than red team in that regard. Illidan doing a little harass on Nova. He did see her get there. Illidan with the jump. Nova getting very low. But Illidan as well as low. Tyrael jumping in on him. Tyrael's going to try to turn around and see if he can get Falstad there. Falstad has got to be a little careful there. Illidan going in. Abathur's got him. Abathur's got him shield. Will Tyrael go down? Tyrael's getting very low. No, Tyrael will jump away. He does have that force wall ability, which does not allow anybody to get in that little circle there once he jumps, dives in. Excuse me. Demon Hunter trying to poke and see what she can do there. Abathur gonna jump on Uther, give him a little bit of a shield, gonna poke a little bit from that infestation as well. And red team looks like they may go ahead and take this. Tyrael's halfway charged, doesn't look like he's gonna get interrupted, and red team will take the second tribute for this match. Blue team's hanging around just a little bit. Uther's getting very low, although you cannot see this at the moment. Falstad going back here. Illidan's a little call out. He should be able to get out. Looks like Witch Doctor upgraded his Q ability to the jumping spiders, which spawns 4, and they will actually jump as you can see. Any StarCraft player here may recognize that from StarCraft 2. Little Zerglings that jump. Especially if you play Heart of the Swarm. That game's just... Anyways, back to the point here. Demon Hunter here going to try to harass out red team. See if she can get them off that turret. Or off her fort, excuse me. Gate, walls, or whatever you want to call them. Looks like they're gonna be able to harass her out. She may need some help. She can't hold this forever. Unlike Witch Doctor, who is an excellent sieger, although I don't see him really spamming his abilities like he should be. Generally with Witch Doctor, from what I've seen, he's got that zombie wall. He kind of walls people in there. As well as 2 other abilities, the little frog layout, and Witch Doctor will blow up. He did not even have time to think what's going on. He will completely die in perfect timing with blue team there as the tribute is spawning. They almost for sure are going to get this. Red team is way out of position. They went for the bottom golem over there, or excuse me, from the golem they went for another camp, and again that is that damage I was talking about with Falstad. Again, that static charge jumps to random enemies. If you were by yourself, you were going to take a lot of damage. And Falstad, again, going down to that bottom lane. As I mentioned earlier, it's very, very important to get at least one hero in each lane, so that way you're soaking up as much experience for your team. Everything in this game is based around teamwork and team fights. Falstad in a bit of a weird location, but Demon Hunter's coming down here to help. Demon Hunter actually doing a lot of damage to Nova, but Tyrael will put on that link there, which actually makes all damage gone to Nova go to him instead. He almost paid for that with his life as Falstad gets off an amazing ultimate. Abathur with his ultimate there. I'm not tired. I can't remember at the moment what it's called, but Abathur with the ultimate there, which lets him pull in. Raynor calling in Hyperion here, dealing quite a bit of damage. And he's caught in the middle, but it won't be too much of an issue there. Abathur throws off that ultimate, but again, it's just Abathur's ultimate. He does not actually die when his ulti dies there. I believe his ultimate is called Ultimate Evolution. Excuse me. There you go. And Tassadar getting taken solo, overextended just a bit, but he will actually get out of that. Uther taking quite a bit of damage there from Nova, but he will be able to heal it back up. Another tribute spawning. Red team very low. I don't think they'll be able to stop this again. Witch Doctor going to try to do the best he can. Demon Hunter with a nice tumble out of there. She did not want to get caught in that zombie wall. Witch Doctor does have quite a bit of burst in him, so she does have to be careful. As you can see, his Ravenous Spear right there. It is a channeling ability, though. So if he puts it, Demon Hunter's able to dodge at least the initial damage. She would be able to take him down. Witch Doctor just taking so much damage. Again, Demon Hunter's pretty strong carry that can fight Tassadar. Tassadar with an excellent wall there will trap Demon Hunter under that tower shot. That is another tribute for blue team. They are really coming back in this. Falstad is not going to get away as Nova snipes him on top of that tree line. Illidan hoping he can do something, but he's not really going to be able to get anything done. Abathur laying down those shrooms. Oh, excuse me, toxic nest. For those who know, you're probably laughing because you know what I'm thinking of. Anyways, Uther trying to run. Uther not going to take too much damage. Wait a minute, excuse me there. There's 3 heroes. Triple tap coming in, but it will be blocked by the gate. Triple tap is Nova's ultimate, where she will channel on the hero and shoot three sniper shots essentially, but it can be blocked by, as you can see, structures or allied heroes. It is not blocked by minions. Abathur infesting Demon Hunter there, trying to help her out and pushing this tower. Falstad trying to come into hell. Raynor calling in Hyperion. Tyrael with the jump to show out Falstad. And Demon Hunter with the ultimate there to stun up Tyrael. Falstad throwing that hammer, trying to see if he could execute him, but it looks like Tyrael was just tanky enough to get away. Witch Doctor taking a lot of damage, stunned by Uther. And Witch Doctor goes down. Tyrael's not going down. Illidan with the ultimate, jumping straight onto Raynor and blowing him up before his passive can even heal him. Nova hanging around the bot. Nova probably really want to stop this tribute. This will be a 3rd tribute for either team, which will curse the other one. So red team needs to get down here fast to stop this. Any kind of damage will stop the channel, and Tassadar will put in, I believe, his time warp ability. I'm not entirely sure, but that does do damage over time. Not a lot, as you can imagine, but it does do damage over time. And Illidan with the cast. Illidan jumping on the Tassadar, not gonna do a lot. And Illidan will go over to capture that watchtower. Red team is cursed. There are 2, before I could even say anything, Demon Hunter. Nice job on Tyrael and Nova there, catching onto her. As I was mentioning, so when something like this happens, what it looks like you want to do is either push very hard, because otherwise you were just going to get locked into your base, or you want to defend and get everybody on a point. Now, it doesn't look like blue team's really doing too much, as they're all pretty spread out here. Nova got blown up there, as you can tell, and won't get out. Falstad with a nice jump. Illidan with the ultimate onto Witch Doctor again. Ooh, that was not a good wall there. Oh, Witch Doctor with the ultimate. Is Illidan going to kill him? Illidan should be able to. There's another shield. Illidan will kill him. Illidan will jump on the Tassadar and slay him as well. Tyrael getting away with a sliver of health there, just barely dodging the Falstad ultimate there. Tyrael should probably back up just a little bit. He does have a minor shield, but that is one of his abilities. Demon Hunter with the tumble into her Q and auto attack will take him down. Demon Hunter doing a lot of damage there. Raynor coming in. Raynor with the Hyperion. There are no structures to tank these shots. They will be all on heroes here. They need to get out of here quick. Nova with the triple tap, and that will take out Falstad there. Falstad's passive, as you can see here, he will revive and he'll be able to throw out some abilities there for a little bit. Shouldn't be able to do too much. Illidan with the ultimate coming into Raynor. Raynor taking a lot of damage. Nova will go down. Raynor still alive, but no! Vala's ultimate will catch him, and Illidan will finish him off as well. Nice coordination there with blue team.
Hero slain.
And that's another one. Tassadar getting taken down as well. Illidan just putting out way too much damage. Tyrael with the ultimate, and the Q will finish off Falstad there. Illidan has got to get away from you. He's a little bit low. Abathur is trying to help out as much as he can. Ultimate Evolution. Illidan taking damage from those spiders and will die to Tyrael's burn there. That burn is a trait upgrade, so that is not just a normal that is not ability upgrade as well, just so y'all know. Vala's trying to push that top lane, but probably thinking better of it, all things considered. Vala's gotta hurry and get out of there. Abathur jumping on her. Abathur probably seeing that Nova was there. As you can see, Nova was technically invisible, but as the way invisibility works for StarCraft, which is what you see right there, is for a StarCraft player who's used to seeing invisible units, quote unquote, you'll see a slight shimmer. It'll look like you're looking through some wavy glass, if you know what I mean. So to the trained eye, especially someone who's played so much of StarCraft, you'll be able to easily see when Nova is right there, or even Zeratul, who also has a passive invisibility. Tassadar with a nice upgrade on his time warp ability. As you can see, it will expand and then suck in allied enemies.
Blue team has captured a mercenary
and blue team capturing a mercenary camp, trying to push it, but Raynor threw out that ultimate trying to stop it. Did not stop it, as you can see. These mercenary camps are one of the better ones to get, but they're not being defended, so they will go down pretty quick, but not without doing a lot of damage to that tower.
Falstad gonna get this tribute here, and pretty much uncontested, as red team had to answer to that mercenary cap that was taken. Blue team getting a little more reprieve to take as much as he wants. Abathur with a nice upgrade there to his deep tunnel ability, which lets him spawn more locusts, as you can see. And those locusts aren't just weak shots either. They do a lot of damage. Tyrael with the ultimate. Demon Hunter not going to be able to get out of that with Falstad with a nice ultimate, but Demon Hunter will fall. Abathur trying his best to help out Illidan, who's the only carry alive at this time. Illidan may not get away, we're not entirely sure. Falstad getting taken very, very low. That single spider is going to try to finish him off. Looks like he will get away. Illidan slaying Nova and Tyrael 1v2. Nice job, Illidan. That's a carry for you. Especially when like Illidan does not rely on mana. He's pure auto attack and ability based, so he's doing pretty good. As you can see Abathur there, he's trying his best to split push by deep tunneling on, because Abathur's deep tunnel does not have a range. He could deep tunnel anywhere on the map. This is actually very dangerous for blue team. Red team, this will be their third tribute if they can claim it. Blue team is nowhere near to help them out with this one. Red team will claim that tribute. This is going to be very dangerous for blue team. As I mentioned earlier, they have two choices. They can either push very hard, which they are currently not in a position to do, or they're going to have to find out where red team is going to push and hold as best they can. During this curse, I sort of didn't explain it earlier, and I apologize for that. During this curse, all minions take one shot to die essentially, and turrets will not be able to fire any shots, as well as have half HP. All structures will actually have half HP as well, except for those walls, it seems. That wall was not half HP. Huh, interesting. And Falstad caught on a bad position, but Falstad will be able to go back there. If I'm not mistaken, that actually may have been Abathur's ultimate. Falstad with the beautiful ult there, catching all of them. But Nova with the triple tap will pick him up. Tyrael's very low. Demon Hunter really wants to kill him, but just not going to get in range for that. She throws out the ultimate, and Illidan with the ultimate flying across the map, going to blow up Raynor. Illidan here is now going to be able to really... Oh, Demon Hunter almost took down Tassadar. And blue team survives that curse with a nice teamwork there. Illidan barely catching Tassadar. Excuse me. Yes, Tassadar with the tip of that jump. Nice play on Illidan there. Illidan making a very nice build here. It looks like he went for pure damage in the early game, is now going for some tanky defenses. Not enough, or not a lot obviously, but enough that he can survive some of these melee fights. Demon Hunter putting some real hurt onto those gates and watchtowers there. Or, excuse me, turrets. This game is still new, so I'm still learning all the terms here. Alrighty, and they should be able to at least get some decent damage on here. Abathur infesting Illidan to put on some little damage there. As you can see, Abathur's way up here. He's able to infest any of his allies from anywhere on the map. Tyrael with the ultimate onto Demon Hunter. Raynor doesn't look like they're going to have enough damage to get her unless Demon Hunter turned around. Why did she turn around? And Tyrael's getting taken very low. Raynor will die there. Nova with a triple tap, but not going to do too much. And Witch Doctor with a nice ultimate coming in. Uther going way too deep and will fall for that. That was a bad mistake, possibly on Uther's side. It looks like Tyrael got away with a sliver of health. That is not good. Raynor did finally go down there. Uther with that passive was able to take him down. Abathur again split pushing as much as he can, keeping the pressure on red side. Perfect play to do. While that curse affects all enemy minions, does not affect Abathur's locust. So that is a pretty solid answer to the curse as well. Abathur with those toxic mines placed around the map. Red team taking another mercenary camp. Surprised not to see a lot of mercenary camps being taken. I don't know if you saw that right there, but that would be Tassadar's passive. It lets him see a wide area around him, going through Fog of War and bushes, as you can see. Illidan looks like he wants to take Grave Golem. There's not really anyone by there to help him take it. Tribute being spawned at the bottom of the map. Blue team undecided what they want to do. But it looks like blue team will go for that Grave Golem. This is kind of a risky call. Red team is waiting in wait, trying to see if blue team will come. They do not have vision on them. They're a little worried about that. Tyrael will go in. Tyrael is the tankiest. This makes the most sense to see if blue team was trying to make any kind of surprise play, but they'll see they're not. This tribute wasn't all that important, as it's only red team will only get one out of it. It's not a third one. And red team now knows blue team was going after that Grave Golem. Red team is actually doing the same thing. This is going to be a race to, this looks like it might be a base race here. Now, one important thing to note here, though, is blue team has the closer golem. Blue team has already taken most of this fort. Actually, matter of fact, blue team's already basically taken their inner base fort up there on top. Red team still has to go through that outer turret as well as the inner base turret. Blue team with the advantage here. Red team's gonna leave that golem and the siege minions there to take that fort, while red team's all going back there. That Grave Golem will do a lot of damage, you can see, as well as the siege minions. Raynor with the Hyperion, and Uther will fall. Tyrael's gonna go down as well. Illidan trying to do as much as he can, but he will back out of there. Golem meanwhile beating on that Nexus. Nice job there, Tyrael falling finally. As I mentioned, and Tyrael not being here is going to be a very big issue, as he's the tank for his team, not being able to do much. Raynor will go down as well, as you can see there. Blue team's possibly going to take this, and that will be the Nexus. GG, well played. Blue team taking the win there by storm. Nice plays. I hope you guys enjoyed this cast. Always feel free to leave me any feedback, and I'll see y'all for the next cast. Bye bye.